Welcome to ATB-TV. I'm Darren Dance here with Peter Morgandi at Manning Tree Park. How you going, Pete?
Oh, good, Darren. Bit fresh.
Fresh? Beautiful.
Green.
Look at that green grass.
10 days ago we were looking at it, or a fortnight ago, it was dry. Now it's green. And
it's beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You've had an easy week, only 3 runners, and
yeah.
Oh, you went to 2 of them.
Went to the one track, 2 of them. It was straight after last week's edition. I went down to Pakenham.
Yep.
Got there in plenty of time eventually.
Yeah, long way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I suppose we should talk about the breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Our proposal was put up by Robbie Griffiths to the Australian Trainers Association on training fees being eliminated.
They weren't real reciprocative. What do you call it? What's the word? Didn't receive it real well.
It was thrown out in 2 minutes.
I don't think Griffo tabled it.
No.
The head of the association.
Captain's call.
Yeah.
Captain's call.
True that.
Not impressed.
Not happy. Not happy.
All right, let's go back to last week, Pete. You did go to Pakenham last Thursday night.
Just as well for his sake, because 10% of 2 seconds would have been nothing with our proposal.
Yeah, we would have won.
Yeah. Yeah, Pakenham. We had safety dance first. Probably ran
4th, didn't
Yeah, he ran 4th, beat 1.6. Worked to get outside the lead, but look, marginal excuse maybe that they went a little hard in front. He was outside the leader, but
it appears to me in a 64 he needs everything to go his way.
That's it.
He needs a soft run.
Yeah.
He needs to get the brakes at the right time, and if something does take him on or puts pressure or whatever,
Yeah.
he won't really hit the line the way he can.
No, that's right.
So he's probably just treading water at the minute.
Yep.
And the owners are going to sort it out what they want to do.
Exactly. Whitemore continued his great form. He looked home. He well ridden. Tell you one thing, Ethan Brown can sum up a race.
Yeah, well, he's outridden his claim.
Yeah.
So congratulations to him. He's a jockey that I really rate.
Yep.
And you know what I think of jocks.
He's lucky to get rated at all.
Yep. So out of 10, he gets a 2.
Yeah.
He's highly rated.
One he turns up, 2 he goes all right. One he goes all right.
No, I don't mind the kid.
And he's a lovely kid
yeah,
too.
Comes from Alice Springs, Pete.
Yeah, very quiet-natured sort of fella, and like you said, he gets the job done.
Yeah, that's
80,
2 people.
80 city with us. 80 city with us.
You've been drinking.
Cities. Yeah.
Can't speak.
Can't speak. I had a coffee.
Well, that's 2 people I know from Alice Springs now.
Yeah.
Alan Brown, the man with the little ponytail.
They might be related. Ethan Brown and Alan Brown.
Well, maybe they're all brown up there.
Yeah, Ethan hasn't got the
Browns.
ponytail.
Maybe that's where all the Browns come from.
Yeah, into that discussion.
Righto.
Move on. So
we were happy with Whitemore.
Oh yeah. Look, and to be fair,
he was going to win, wasn't he?
To be fair, the winner was pretty good.
Winner come from last and went straight round him.
Yeah.
Ethan did say when the horse saw the winner coming, he actually responded, but he didn't have enough time.
He had 3 strides to rectify it, and unfortunately nabbed us. But he's good.
Follow that winner.
Yeah.
Follow Whitemore.
Follow Whitemore. He could run Sandown Sunday, or there was a Pakenham race similar.
Well, I went down to Flemington on Saturday, Pete.
Yeah, and I was at a little place called Dunkeld watching the kids play footy, and I got very excited at the 100-metre mark.
Oh, how'd the kids go?
No, they got flogged. That's why I was listening to the races.
So the running double was out the door?
Yeah.
Who did they play for, Dunkeld?
Played Dunkeld. The reserves got flogged, so Ben was unhappy.
Did you get the urge to pull the boots back off?
No.
No.
It was a beautiful sunny day. I had feet hanging out the window listening. Oh, well, I wasn't.
Few beers?
No, drink. I had after the game, I had 1 or 2 with them, but just had the phone sitting up there watching Flemington and Eagle Farm, was it, or Doomben or whatever. So,
how good was Igniter?
Oh, I think it showed that this is his forte, isn't it? Out to 2,000 plus.
Well, he was in race 7, and I got there for race 6.
Yep.
And Robbie Griffiths said his grey filly Fidelia was a good thing and just win. And Igniter would run top 4 based on his work.
Yep.
So his grey filly Fidelia won.
Yeah, she's smart, isn't she?
And I said to all the owners in Igniter, this bloke's got no hope of training a double in town. We're stuffed, we might as well go home. True story.
Yeah, we missed out by a long
I
head.
hate it when they do that. It's like when the jockey rides the winner before your race. You know you're bugging. They can't ride. It doesn't happen. Anyway, he ran super. He finished 2nd. Beaten by a very, very good horse in
Declares War.
Declares War's ex-Weir horse. and cleaned out from the rest of them by about 3 lengths.
Yeah.
And it was a super run, and that was his first go over 2,000. I know the other horse had to carry extra weight, but that's a pretty good effort, and I'd say there's still more to come with him. And as he hardens up, you know, he's on track. And you know, we had 3 runners for the week, and we had 2 seconds. Name the trainer that won both those races.
Took us to 50 seconds for the year.
You know, yeah, 2-2. You know who trained those 2 that beat us?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
Matt Kamani.
Kamani.
So I had a word in his ear, right?
Yep.
Told him you want to lock that gate up there now.
It's not the only time he's beaten. There's been other occasions where he's beaten us. So yeah.
He apologised, but it was not very sincere, Pete.
Very shallow apology, I can imagine.
Yeah, well, I did ask him where his car was parked and what sort of rego it was, because I was going to go and undo his wheel nuts.
Anyway, look, at night it was fantastic.
Ignite was super.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, no,
did you back
good.
it each way?
I did.
Did you
That's
get
why
the
I got excited.
$41?
No, I had 26 and 8 when we did
8.
but I got hammered. They took a bit of that off me.
Oh, yeah,
Bloody scratchings.
Yeah,
So I was better off backing him on the day, as it turned out. I think it was $6.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I noticed there was a few owners queued up at the bookies after the race.
after the race,
They're all up and about, Pete.
I told me young blokes the football club got a syndicate. They had $100 left to spend. I said, just put it on for a place. Nah, so what they do? They found some bloody ex-weir horse in South Australia, which got done and paid $1.60.
Yeah, well,
So they cost themselves $600.
Can't put brains in monuments.
No. And the affinity Jamie Mott's got with this horse is...
How good is Jamie Mott? Now, there was some discussion that there could have been a protest against Jamie Mott's beard.
Wind resistance.
Because I reckon it was that long, the hair on it. And fair dinkum, I've seen better looking dunny brushes.
Mate, that wind resistance cost us big time.
Oh yeah, trying to pull me back.
But I reckon that wind resistance cost us the win.
Could have.
Well, he must have thought about it after I said it, because I noticed yesterday he rode 4 out of 4, no beard.
His wife tweeted that the wind resistance was taken away. It might have something to do with it. So maybe you're a little bit of a...
Too late for us, Pete.
Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, I like the association Jamie has with
he's
horse.
flying. He's a great rider, a real horseman.
And he's on a couple of hours coming forward.
He said he's looking forward to going to the Derby with Igniter.
Yep.
Because he really likes that penthouse in Brisbane.
Stokesy's putting up, isn't he?
Yeah, Stokesy's paying for that.
Yep.
And
got to have a good sauna in it because he needs to drop a kilo or 2. So.
Yeah, well, we're actually going to throw him and Griffo in the sauna. But we'll have to put floaties on Griffo because he could drown.
I'm on the fence again, Griffo.
No, it was fantastic. So Igniter's slated for the Queensland Derby, but he'll probably have a run at Caulfield Feed on the whatever day.
Derby, is that the long weekend? Or
yeah, long weekend.
So we've got to sort of squeeze that in.
So it could be Igniter and Yogi that weekend in Brisbane, but he does need another run over 2,000.
Yep. And obviously Collectible didn't run either.
No, she had a bit of a virus, so...
There's going to be a rejig of her plans. Once
so we didn't get to Adelaide, so it was really good that we rang up Virgin and cancelled the flights, and out of the $540 I invested on the flights, Pete, they gave me $75 credit.
On top?
In total.
That's it. Is it good?
Hey, how do you do that? So if anyone buys a horse and they want to return it or cancel the purchase, I'll just give them $75.
Be like my punter.
No wonder they got so much money.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, going forward.
Righto.
First race this week, or horse to race, is Silver Stratum tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Yep, Ballarat. They haven't changed it to the synthetic yet. Hope it doesn't rain tonight.
No rain.
They've left it too late now anyway.
No rain.
1,400. This is...
What's the track rated?
Slow 7.
Ooh.
So there's a bit of give.
Any odds?
Don't know, I didn't look. Too short.
What is?
The whole race.
Oh, how far is it, Pete?
14.
Fill us in.
Barrier 12, of a field of 12, over 1,400.
All right. So who's
But
on?
he's been fresh. And Declan Bates,
How far?
14, race...
6?
Yeah. It'd have to be 25 to
$4.
1. Give me a spell.
$4.50.
34 bucks.
34 on fixed.
Yeah. About his price. We just want to see him running home.
He needs to show something, Pete.
Yeah, but we've just need the conditions. He's got some conditions to run better tomorrow. And then after that, there's a...
It's $5 a field.
Yeah. Bendigo race June the 1st, or Swan Hill if he runs well enough tomorrow.
All right. Well, I don't think he'll be great in the judging first spot, do you?
No, we won't be sort of looking for those prices we were looking for 10 days ago. Thursday, tomorrow.
Thursday.
This is an early edition, by the way, folks.
Where are we going Thursday?
I'm going to Pakenham. I'm going to have to leave early because we've got a 6 o'clock start with Tycoon Griffo.
You have to leave at 1.
Yeah, I'm planning to leave at 1:30 on Tollpeck.
Good.
So we'll get there early enough.
Yep.
Finds a field of 6 opponents.
Well,
Most haven't got form, and there's a $660,000 Lindsay Park Fastnet Rock that's trialled, I think Griffo said fairly. Blinkers on first time. We've drawn gate 1, Mick D.
yeah, well, Hayes is always hard to beat on the synthetic, isn't he?
Fair bet she's not going to get hit by a clot of dirt on the synthetic.
Yeah, well, you just got to put a line through her first run because she got hit by a clot of dirt and had a black eye that was shut for 3 days.
Oh, and she's got blinkers on too.
She's got blinkers on. Hopefully that experience didn't cause her any permanent mental damage.
Nope.
Field of 6, so, you know, she'd want to be running a place here.
Griffo's second. Well, he said top 3, but he said he'd like to think he could run second.
Obviously the Hazel's going to start $1.50.
Yep.
And,
But,
all right. Good looking filly. Look forward to seeing how she goes.
Dentara kicks off in a fillies and mares 1200 metre. All these races are worth 50 or 60 grand with the bonus. Real good, and you get good quality fields.
So where's she at, Pete? Jamie Mott on?
Yeah, Griffo's confident she'll run well, but it has got a fair bit of
improvement.
Yeah, and there's nice fillies in the race.
Right. Well, that's good. At least we get a guide on where she's at.
Like
she was really good first prep.
City class fillies in the race.
She was good first prep.
Yep.
So if she's come on, she'll be
Gate
fine.
1 and informed J Mott. We'll get to learn a lot more about where she is. Now Friday, we've got, as my page just skips, I go out of order. Maisie Motion, Geelong. 1700 metre maiden, so 100 metres extra in trip from her narrow defeat at Seymour. Andrew Million stays on.
She'll have to start favourite.
Yeah, and look,
the way Archie Alexander's going, I think his last 27 runners have won.
Yeah, what did he have last week?
4 for 4.
Yeah, and 6 out of the previous 9 or something.
Yeah, he's flying.
Just needs one of ours. Oh, well, what about Connery? I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, that's it.
So
we started the run.
Yeah, we probably did at the Bull. Yeah.
So.
Oh, look, she'll be hard. I haven't.
If she runs up to that race.
Field's coming out tomorrow, but she's got to be hard to beat. Got to be hard to beat.
She'll be close to even money, I reckon.
Yeah, agree. When you look at the form of the horse she beat.
Yeah.
And there was how far back to third? A long way.
Wasn't in the lens.
No. Saturday, we got a couple of half brothers running.
Couple.
Serious deal. And
Matt Kamani and Sabasan related.
Yeah. Which half?
We got the serious double.
Serious
Let's
double.
be serious.
Let's
Pete.
be serious. Serious suspect. It enlisted now after
4 hours of discussion.
4 days in 4 hours. So Saab's keen to go to the 1200 rather than the 11.
He won't sleep between now and then.
I don't think he's slept since Caulfield.
He's very excitable.
So I don't know the jockey situation. It's 50.
Stackhouse.
You go. Oh, your candy.
Well,
there's not much left. There's a few in Queensland.
I left
Daniel Stackhouse is a good rider.
I'm not saying he's not.
No.
I'm just saying that 54 kilos is slim pickings.
I don't think he'd ride at 54 being an ex-jumps jockey.
Yeah, well, 54 and bloody Yendall, where are you? Get off the couch and get fit, boy. We need you.
Yeah, well, it would have been a perfect ride for him. Well, perfect weight.
And look, I don't care what Morgani says, Dean. I'll put you on in town.
I'm playing that bit, Tim.
That'll come back to bite me.
Bloody dads. And at Warratnaville, this serious deal who ran in Maisie Motion's race at...
oh, yes. It was a much improved run.
Yeah, and out to 1800.
Perfect.
He's a horse that can... Warratnaville, you probably don't want to get too far back, but he can race handy without being silly. So,
you got a jockey?
The fields aren't out until tomorrow, so Warratnaville. You reckon they're thin on the ground at Flemington? There we go.
Matt, he'll find
Declan Bates is more than likely riding up there. I don't know if they've,
I don't know if
they've
they
used him.
No.
No. Jack Hill. We might get Jack back on one. Rode the Casterton Cup winner, Jack.
First winner he's rode this year. He's flying.
For Matty Williams. Matty's smart horse won at Bendigo too. All these blokes are flying. Daniel Bowman, Matty Williams.
Yep, they're all going good.
We kick them all off, did we?
We've improved them, Pete.
Improved it. So that's Friday and Saturday sorted. Well, serious suspect listed race.
Top 4 chance, Pete.
Oh, that's realistic.
Order of command.
Yeah.
Will be favourite, and we've got form around it.
Bandy
And
per.
If the horse is going a quarter as good as what Saab says,
We'll win by 6.
it'll be hard to beat.
We'll win by 6. Anyway, yeah, it's a good measuring stick. Have a look.
We'll know a lot more about Serious Deal after Saturday.
Sunday, maybe Whitemore. Griffo's leaning towards Pakenham the following Thursday.
That would be a smart idea.
Monday, Ransom Money. Mitch is keen to try him on the synthetic. Obviously, the wet tracks aren't his go.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of rain forecast this weekend.
So the synthetic will be all right Monday.
Synthetic will be the go for him. And
do you know they're racing on an average of 1.5 to 2 seconds slower than the other synthetics, that track?
Yeah, they would be.
Like 1400s, 1200.
It'll get quicker.
Yeah.
As it packs down, it'll get quicker.
But this Mitch this was a good opportunity for some of these horses, a bit of strength at the end of their races.
Yeah, yeah. It'll get quicker.
Yeah. And Captain Harry, Tuesday, as a perfect mile race at Hamilton.
Well, that'll be wet.
That's why Mitch is going to go there rather than Bendigo later in the week.
Good. Well, it's good to see him bounce back last start.
Yeah,
So.
and then that may fit in with a few of these may fit in with horses at Swan Hill, races at Swan Hill, should I say?
Sure.
After that, I don't really know, but this is Tuesday as we sit here, so when I put it together, probably Thursday, we might have a bit more info.
Yeah, you might have some more.
Griffo horses like Lady McPhee.
Matthew must be going somewhere.
Could
Condover Hall must be going somewhere.
Could go to Lady McPhee. Could go to what's that place? Ballarat synthetic, but Griffo hadn't had a good look at the calendar, and he understands that you probably don't like the synthetic with that horse.
She's a wet tracker.
Yeah.
Fair dinkum.
But I think it's to build a bridge.
Build a bridge.
Build a
Does
bridge.
he ever drive over the bridge?
Doesn't know where the West Coast is.
Well, I reckon I'm happy for her to run a Ballarat synthetic, as long as he personally straps up.
I'll be there with my
He
camera.
hasn't been to the Ballarat races since 1968.
Probably think it's where the track is. Kennedy's Road. It is.
Yeah,
Just
it is.
off. Yeah.
We should go up there and have a look at some of those good training establishments.
Well, I got the sheet here. We had a couple of our 2-year-olds come home, Shinsaw, an Irishman and a Hasseltoff, both showing plenty.
Yeah, well, Hasseltoff's a good trial winner.
Wasn't that a good trial? Yeah. Angel Lass is another one that's
Could be going somewhere.
You know,
Saturday, maybe? Saturday.
following week. I think
Yeah.
it's June the 1st. Collectible, there's a series.
Yep.
Can't think of the series.
There's a lot of horses in work, Pete.
Yep. Condover Hall.
My shiny choice must be going somewhere.
Yeah, well, Matt Scratch from Casterton.
He should be a motor this week.
Later this week. I'm not even sure whether it is in Byronville somewhere, but yeah. I'll know more later in the week. It is only Tuesday.
It's all right, Pete. Don't worry.
It's all
It's
popped up
okay.
early. Who else was there? Oh, right, no. He tried well, didn't he, yesterday?
We're doing okay.
Of course, Yogi's not running this weekend. He'll run the weekend after.
Yep.
As your pet cockatoos get out of the cage.
Ready for afternoon tea?
That's it, probably.
All right.
Penthouse Playboy still just popping along. Obviously had a bad foot abscess.
We had a lot of horses trial in the last week, so
Yeah. Mr. Moneybags popping along early in
we're going
his
to have
prep.
plenty of runners over the next month or two, Pete.
Yep.
So we're sitting here at 40.
40, 50,
Could have been on 42 if it wasn't for Kamani.
50 seconds and 28
Could have been on
thirds.
42, Pete.
Could have been.
Kamani's fault.
Yep. Cost
Well,
us
if we
that.
get to 48, guess what?
Take 2 horses off him.
I'm friends with Peter Dutton, and I reckon we can get him extradited back to the UK.
Extradited back.
Get rid of him.
So, yeah.
If we end up on 48,
Well, his old man's retired over there. He can take up the mansion over there, can't
I think they've sold it to Charlie
Have they?
Fellows. But yeah, we'll extradite him, Pete.
he? All right. He'll come good.
You let him know.
Serious deal. Might win for us at Warragorville.
That's the only thing that's going to save him.
Maybe he hasn't got 2 in the race.
It's the only thing that's going to save him.
If he's got 2 in the race and he beats his other one beats ours, that's the end of the straw.
Yeah, the AFP, we're waiting at the gate.
Well, I don't think we've got too much more.
Well, let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Hopefully, at the end of this, be a little 5-minute take with Archie Alexander.
The hottest trainer in Kennedy's Road.
Can't touch him, he's that hot at the moment.
Mate, he's fine.
Must be the new racing manager. Gotta be,
Jeremy
right?
Rogers,
Yeah, that's,
doing a great job.
That's the difference.
All right, well, I'm Darren Dance with Peter Morganti. Until next week, have a great weekend.
Lucky enough that I had a dad that was involved in the industry already. He had a stud farm and he bred a few horses. He was lucky enough to pinhook the winner of the '91 English Derby in a horse called Generous. So we were always involved, and he never really forced it upon me or my sister, but I was the one that got really keen on it, and it just went from there. Yeah, I was very lucky to have a really sort of wide experience. I started off in France with a French trainer called Cricket Head, who trained 4 Arc de Triomphe winners, and I think well over 75 Group 1 winners as a trainer. That was a great experience. Then went to America to work for Todd Pletcher, who was champion trainer at the time and still is the leading trainer in America. And then from there came back to England, did 4 years with Mark Johnston, who's officially the winning most trainer in British history. I think he's trained 5,500 winners. I was foreman there. And then from there came to Australia for a bit, spent a bit of time in Sydney with Anthony Cummings and a bit of time down here with Danny O'Brien, and then headed back to Ireland and did a year with Aidan O'Brien that sort of probably top all those jobs off. It was a great experience for me there, and just learned and saw even more, and then came back for what will be my final job in racing with Lloyd Williams. Did a year there, the year Faulkner won the Caulfield Cup, and then after that I just thought I'd done enough travelling and learned as much as I could, and it was time to make the big jump. So they suggested I come to Ballarat because there was a trainer who was just getting big called Darren Weir, and it was probably, I guess, 5.5, 6 years ago, so he was probably making the jump from the big country trainer who was winning everything in the country to the guy that was winning everything in town, that he went on to get bigger and bigger, and everyone said, look, this guy, he's obviously very talented, but he's training at a good place, you should go and have a look at it. So I spent a day with Weary here, and I loved it, and he gave me a good push to start here. Yeah, so I'm very lucky. I've got a brilliant wife, Annie, who not only rides a bit of track work, she does all the admin, office work, and just knows what's going on around here, and thank God she's there to run the business, because I wouldn't be much good at that. So she does a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Then she's helped by my foreman Greg Baker, racing manager Jeremy Rogers, and then underneath those two guys we've got a brilliant team of about 16 staff members here. Each of them are great cogs in the wheel. You know, there's not one more important than the other, and they're all great parts of the team. Yeah, so that's something we've been really keen to do. We haven't just started and then been happy with what we've got. We've always tried to improve. So we put a treadmill and a pool and another walker in. So we've got room for 60 horses here. We've got paddocks. We've got 16 boxes in the barn. We've got yards, paddocks, sand yards. So we've got a lot of different things here. And I feel for a stable our size, you couldn't get a better place than this. Small goals to have more winners than you did the year before. This is my 4th year training, and we've done that every year. We're up to 50 winners as we speak so far this season, and last year I think it was 36, so good jump. So obviously next year to do better, and then obviously a Group 1 for every owner, trainer, breeder, jockey. That's the absolute best, the Group 1. We've won a few Group 2s, plenty of Group 3s and enlisted, second in a Group 1, so we're just hoping our day is coming soon. Yeah, it's brilliant. I was always probably pestering Darren to send us a horse, because I felt that we could do well for him and his owners, and eventually the right horse came along in Connery. Connery was a horse I bought at the sales. I was looking for some owners, and Darren was good enough to sort of take the punt in Connery, and it's worked out to be a really good one. He's now won 4 races, he won 2 city races, and so he was the first horse we had together, and then ATB being good enough to just keep sending a few horses along the way, and I think our best days are probably yet to come. You know, we're getting a sort of a more constant flow. Early on it was just 1 or 2 horses here and there. Sort of Darren was probably feeling his way with us, but now we've got a good team of young stock, and we've had good success with Connery probably being the main horse, but there's a few nice young ones, and Lazy Motion is a horse that hopefully will be doing better things next prep. Definitely Melbourne Cup. Yeah. As we know, we wouldn't be fussy with any of them. But no, for me, the Melbourne Cup, it's a race. If you go to America and you say the Cox Plate, people will probably know about the Cox Plate. They wouldn't really care that much. The Golden Slipper, they probably wouldn't care that much. But the Melbourne Cup is the absolute race. Everyone in the world knows it. You only have to go there on the first Tuesday of November. The atmosphere is amazing, and you know, and I think as well, probably I've had a few nice stayers, and I think it's a race that you know, could be a possible for us in the near future. We've got a couple of horses we're targeting the race this year, and seriously good prize money for owners and trainers.